Well, I'm being recognized for social justice work that I've done for over 50-some years, since the days of the Black Panther Party. My involvement only comes organically because as a black woman, it was only inevitable that I would recognize the racism in America that continues to permeate society. And so once I became conscious of the issues that affected my life, and that they were not singular to me, but to so many other millions of black people in America, then I realized that I could not know what I know and do nothing. And so I joined the Black Panther Party. The passion that I have for this work is also an organic question, because how can you see people oppressed without food, without housing, without clothing, without justice, without the kinds of things we need as human beings just to live and survive, and do nothing? Either we want a society in which we have the kind of wealth disparity that we have here in the United States right now, where 1% of the country owns 99% of the wealth, or we want a society in which everyone has food and clothing and housing and so forth. Once you recognize that, you cannot sit, at least I could not sit and watch on the sidelines. I had to decide that I needed to commit some portion of my life, if not all of my life, to the kinds of changes that would allow for all of us to live a decent and free and peaceful life. A positive for me would be that somewhere, you know, using an old song that Dr. King liked to recite, like to quote, you know, if I can help somebody, then my living will not be in vain. So if that's the positive impact that one could say I've contributed, I'd like to think that I have helped some people to have a life and a better life. And in that way, I would say my living is not in vain. I always taught my daughter a very simple maxim that I sort of invented, which is pretty obvious. I wouldn't take creative credit for it. But, you know, choose love over hate, choose peace over war, choose life over death. So whatever you're doing, have those fundamental principles that might guide you in your life, and get away from your own ego and look at the larger picture that you're a part of in this world, that we are interdependent and we are one in the end of the day.